Hi, this is my second vlog and I'm going to be looking into the evolution of the catch, specifically why athletes have moved away from the split catch and onto the squat catch. Olympic weightlifting as we know today was first involved in the 1920 Summer Olympics after an international weightlifting federation was formed in 1905. Since the 1928 Games, the snatch and clean and jerk have been a staple of weightlifting competition. Although the lifts themselves have the same start and end points, technique has evolved, with early lifters favouring a split catch. This stretched through the 30s, 40s and 50s. In the 60s, the squat catch started to be favoured, with more and more athletes adopting it. This lasted until the 70s, when the split catch for the clean and snatch was no longer seen in competition. But why this shift in focus? I'm going to discuss why weightlifters have moved away from the split catch and onto the squat catch during competition. Firstly, here are my examples of a clean, with both the squat and split catch. On first viewing, there doesn't appear to be any distinguishing factors to suggest which is more likely to lead to a successful maximal lift. There is a similar story in the squat and split catch for the snatch, with no performance detriments while lifting submaximally. Although the catches may be different, both use the same technical model to generate upward momentum. This goes through the first pull, transition, and second pull. It is only towards the end of the second pull that we start to see any differences that may lead to an improvement in performance. The first distinguishing factor is the length of time the athlete can leave their feet in contact with the floor. As discussed, up to 0.73 seconds, both lifts follow the same technical model. But during the split catch, the athlete has to move their feet off the floor sooner. The extra 0.1 seconds in this video of pull time offers the opportunity to increase the length of second pull. This may increase the athlete's ability to lift a greater overall weight. The second pull has been shown by Salza, Shimada and Kuntz to be the phase producing peak ground reaction forces. This therefore supports the trend of using the squat catch, as an increased time in second pull leads to a greater lifted weight. The second aspect of the squat catch that is preferable to the split catch is the distance the feet need to move to get into position, along with the time taken to get there. While the feet aren't in contact with the floor, the athlete is unable to catch the bar, so a quicker transition from triple extension at the end of the second pull to having our feet planted on the floor will be beneficial to performance. As seen in the video, the split catch required 0.1 second longer to get into position. There is a similar difference in time for the clean catches, with the split taking just under 0.1 seconds more. This added time is taken away from the time of second pull, which as previously discussed is detrimental to performance. Once our feet are planted, we will nearly be ready to receive the bar. Expert lifters use the squat catch to get very low underneath the bar, which is a huge performance benefit. The difference in height between the two catches can lead to huge performance advantages. As can be seen during the squat catch, a 43-degree knee angle and 24.6 cm depth is almost 20 cm lower than compared to the split catch. The 87-degree knee angle doesn't allow our hips to get deep compared to the 43-degree knee angle of the squat catch. The split catch naturally limits athletes' depth. This therefore hinders performance. At high loads, the bar will not travel as high. Therefore, we must get lower. This can be achieved to a greater extent with the squat catch. The last component of the catch to consider is the recovery. This is a vital part of the lift, which has led to many failed attempts when performed incorrectly. During the recovery for the split catch, the athlete must push up onto a single leg to come into full extension. This time off the floor was between 0.4 and 0.5 seconds in my examples. This time frame is a period of much higher instability compared to the bilateral movement of the squat catch, therefore leading to a potential to drop the bar. It's also important to consider the forces that can be created during each recovery. While testing reliability of 1RM split squat performance, Urquhart et al. Found that the mean split squat 1RM was around 15 kg less than bilateral squat 1RM. Although tested on non-resistance trained populations, it does show the positive performance benefits of the squat catch over the split catch. To summarise, there are three main reasons as to why competition lifters moved away from the split catch onto the squat catch. Firstly, the increased time in second pull. Secondly, the subsequent higher depth can be achieved. And finally, the stronger and more stable recovery.